Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me in this Meet the Dean session. Semester is going well. I hope those of you who are students here, your classes are going well. We have a lot actually that is happening at the university and in the college, in the departments. I'll start with our Carnegie Tier 1 status. I'm hoping you all know that we are proudly Carnegie Tier 1 University, which is the highest level you can have for a comprehensive public research university. This year, we had one of the highest jumps in the nation in that ranking. So we are very proud of that. Of course, we still, have a lot of room to grow, and we will continue to do that. And with that comes a lot of, support that students need, providing students opportunities, and that's where university has its focus on student success. And in our college, we actually, try to be even one step further, and we want to focus on student first. And what does that mean? Student first is really that we look forward to your individual success, and success not just in the program, not just as soon as you leave, but even 10 years later, you find that what you are studying, what skills and knowledge you are gaining, you find what you are learning here is useful there. So how do we align, our approach to university's top values? I don't know if you know what those top values are. University's top values are caring and creative. They are in the university's mission. And in both, we want to basically excel in being one of the most caring places for our students and for our faculty and staff, and also provide opportunities to be creative. And we want to do that with a culture of collaboration. We want to make sure that you have the best opportunities available, whether they are in your department, in other departments, and at any other part of the university. And how do we collaborate with each other to provide the best opportunities to students? And we want to do that while keeping our focus on diversity and inclusiveness. You probably know that university is a Hispanic serving institution and also a minority serving institution, and that comes with certain responsibilities to provide the best possible environment to welcome students from different walks of life. So with that, number of initiatives are going on, and one of them that I want to mention here is called inclusive curriculum. So let me give you a little background on this. So HSI, Hispanic Serving Institution designation that university has, that you can get as long as you have 25% Hispanic students enrolled in the university. But that for me is Hispanic enrolling institution, not serving institution. Serving is really about, are we providing the kind of support that our or for if I talk MSI, minority serving institution, for different people from different culture, different races, and so on. Are we really doing it? Have we actually done any analysis of how do we want to serve the students, not just enroll them? We have students, a lot of students who are working, who are okay. I think it may be good if we do not have these messages coming in, because I get distracted on that. So Yeah, I'll try to post myself things that are needed, because otherwise I lose my train of thought. Sorry about that. So how do we provide opportunities for students, and one initiative in that is inclusive curriculum. So last fall, UNT had all the UNT academic departments, they were asked to review their curriculum offerings, specifically addressing diversity, equity, and inclusion. And both students and faculty input were sought, and a lot of progress was made to identify what changes we need to provide in our curriculum. And now, this year, with those changes being implemented, we are also moving forward with the President's Moving Forward Together initiative, where we aim to make UNT a leader in inclusive pedagogy. So that's something that, again, requires your help, your guidance, and also you will hear more about it. And I'm hoping that you will actually see the actual difference as you go in your studies further. There is a message from Rachel: service and student completion success is the true indicator. We are having the same discussion and focus here in HSH. Yeah, means exactly. So that means, again, student completion success, that is a major indicator. But there are other indicators too. Means do students actually feel welcome in that environment? Do they see that not just academic side, but other aspects of university also are geared for me? So there are many other aspects that that are also quite important, and university is very much focused on providing very inclusive environment. Also, as I mentioned, the success is not just about when you are here, but also later. When you are working, you are in, you have to, hopefully you are entrepreneur, you are employing others. But how do we really continue to support you? And that's where we are also working on sustained alumni community building. How do we keep connected with you? How do we provide what you may need at that point in life, what kind of support? So we have very concerted initiatives for alumni outreach. We identify mutually beneficial activities for current students and alums, bringing them together. How do we engage our students and alumni so that they can start to interact with each other and benefit from both? How students can learn from alumni who are established in the field, then what is there in the field, how to be successful, and alumni get the benefit of the knowledge and the passion that our students bring. So we also have lot of attention on how do we involve our students in early stages, so that as they go through their studies, they are already doing it with keeping in mind what the success means once you are in the field. We have a number of alumni sponsored events going on. Also, we have a number of activities to increase knowledge transfer to external communities. So those are the kind of things that we are doing. Also, our students, the best we can provide them. How do we provide new opportunities to our students? So we recently have 4 new graduate academic certificates approved, and I'm really very proud to mention them, because graduate academic certificates are typically 4 course qualification that gives you a certificate, and you can take that and you can use it in your jobs. But they also are, they allow you, if you are doing graduate certificate and then at later stage or after that you plan to say, okay, you know what, I like it and I want to continue with my master's, you can actually double dip there. You can actually use those as your part of your master's if the master's allows those courses. So there are a lot of opportunities. We generally create these certificates that align with a master's. So we have the first one that I want to mention is Instructional Design and Technology Graduate Academic Certificate. And this is in Learning Technologies department. And I'm going to post this link here so that those who are interested can actually see it. See if you are interested in taking this certificate. And then second certificate we have is Data Science Graduate Academic Certificate in Big Data and Intelligent Systems. This certificate is very new. It was approved, I think, a couple of weeks ago. So we don't have yet website for it, but soon when we have its website done, then you will get to know this. And third certificate we have, actually the last two certificates are in health informatics area. One is a Graduate Academic Certificate in Health Data Science, and another is a Graduate Academic Certificate in Health Information. So these are some new opportunities that that we have. Yeah, we will continue to provide you more information about these as they become available, and we do that through our various social media platforms. So if you are not already connected, I'm going to post links here for our different social media platforms. Please go ahead and whatever the method, like it or subscribe to it or whichever way that particular medium does. But please, if you would like to continue to receive information timely, then these are the ways we nowadays disseminate our majority of information. Okay, at this point, I would like to ask any questions you have, anything that this forum is really for me to provide information and you to ask any questions that you had in mind, and I'll try my best. And if requires me to forward to somebody else, I will forward it. So please let me know how I can answer your questions. Anybody has any questions that they would like to answer, me to answer? Okay, if not, then I'm going to go further. But then session will finish very soon if you don't have any questions for us. The growth in the college, we have very strong growth in the college. In the university, I think you may have heard that we have now over 44,000 students in the university, and that's its last few years. University has really seen very strong growth, and the same we have seen in our college. And that brings the issue of resources, because to have that many students, the only way we can achieve student success and student first approach is if we provide proper resources. And that for that, I'm so pleased to say that we have been able to hire a number of very strong faculty in our college, and we continue to hire. So we hired 8 new faculty in fall 2022, and we still have searches going on 7 more faculty, and they are the new faculty. We also have a couple of replacement positions for some of our couple of our professors who moved on, but 7 more new faculty we will be hiring. So the ones that we have already hired, I just want to mention here Dr. Sharat Sharma. He is a full professor in data science, and he is the program director for Bachelor of Science in Data Science. We also have 5 assistant professors that we have hired. Dr. Mohammad Aledhari. These 5 are in information science department, either information science or data science programs. Dr. Mohammad Aledhari, Dr. Mohammad Tuanis Amit, Dr. Tozamel Hossain, Dr. Brady Lund, Dr. Anna Roshli. And we have hired an associate professor, Dr. Gahagir Hossain. And in learning technology, we have a new associate professor, also Dr. Lauren Usler. So these are the new faculty that we have already hired. We also have another appointment already done, but starting in spring 2023, and that is Dr. Frederick Hartmann. He is going to be assistant professor in linguistics. So these are the professors that we have already hired. As I mentioned, we are hiring more. So keep watch the space, and especially watch our social media, and we'll provide more information there. What I've done just now is to post a faculty directory and profiles, especially for those of you who are looking for research, getting involved in research, which professors have the kind of projects that you are interested in. This is the best place to look for. Reach out to these professors once you identify that this is what I'm interested in. Now, those of you who are students here, I want to mention one thing. Many times, even I get emails telling that, oh, I'm looking for a TA job. I'm looking for RA job. The thing is, these jobs are really given by professors, and the way they do it is to first they need to be sure that you are the right person to get that job. How would they know that? The first thing that the responsibility is yours as a students. The first thing you need to do is to be very active in the classroom, answer their questions, ask good questions, then go on their website, look at their profile, see what they are doing. Try to analyze, okay, how can I really get involved? What is in my profile that matches there? How can I show that I'm the right person for this job? Of course, doing really good in the classrooms is also very important. If you are doing 4.0 GPA, then that professor already will be that okay, you seem to be the person. But then when you contact them, please do not send them, here is my CV, I'm looking for a job, because that's not going to go anywhere. The way it works is that you write, okay, you may remember me, I was asking that question, or that you helped me in this way. I looked at your profile. I saw that you are doing this research project, and looks very interesting. If I understand correctly, this is what you are trying to do. I have done this kind of thing that I think fits very well here, and here is what I can do to help in this project. If you have any opportunity available, by the way, here is my CV where I have highlighted these are the things that match with what you are trying to do. You know what's going to happen? It's possible that even then, the professor may not have at that point anything, but as soon as they have, who do you think they will remember? So that's the way to approach for that. So these faculty profiles are very, very important, very good for getting that kind of information. Now, I have a question. Okay, there are a few questions here. Paulina says, thank you for hosting this discussion. My questions are about LTech PhD program. I'm a new student for program student. One struggle I sense my cohort is facing is community and communication. Are there discussions about how to promote a stronger sense of communication in our program moving forward? That's a very good question. Typically, cohorts, you are a new student, so I assume that you just started. So the first thing that's going to happen is the upcoming annual meeting. That's where you start to build that communication and kind of the cohesion between the groups. Of course, at this moment it is still virtual, but we are hoping that we will be able to do in person going forward as we used to do before. That's where this really starts. So be ready for that. But there's no harm in reaching out to program director and mentioning these also to them. And of course, I'm going to do the same from my side. But you will see that you will have a lot of discussions and a lot of interactions. And I hope that you actively participate in it and not just go to the sessions that you think are for you. It's any session that is open. That's where you build that in. Is there also a way to provide more flexibility in terms of our course load and taking things out of the recommended sequence modes? My general answer is no. There is a reason that particular sequence is made, because that's what brings you from one topic to another. Yes, there are times when your major professor and your committee look at and say, if in your research you do need this particular, and therefore you take that elective. So the answer to that is really to work with your AGF, because you are in distributed program, and also with your major professor. But flexibility in terms of course load, for distributed, you have 2 course load, and that's what is needed for the program. But also sequence is, there is a reason why that sequence is made. So my general answer, unless there is an exception that your major professor and committee look at for particular needs that you may have. Finally, I've noticed the graduate school provides a lot of excellent support workshops for graduate students, but they are hosted in person. Are there more discussions about hosting these in a hybrid or online environment for 100% distance student? I would like you to send me an email about giving me at least 1 or 2 examples of those, so that I can then reach out to graduate school and check with them, because yes, we are trying our best to provide as many as possible for online students. So anyone that you can give an example, that will give me a kind of a base to reach out to graduate school. Dean of Graduate School, Dr. Victor Probitov. He is one of the best Dean of Graduate School I have seen. His approach is never can it be done. His approach is how can we make it done. So send me and let's see what we can do. Any other questions till now? Okay, then we go further. Graduate school, very good segue to that. The graduate school applications, they are due soon. Deadlines are listed on each program website, and here is I'm going to post a link here, which has this information available. So please make sure that you don't miss any application deadlines. There's also graduation coming up for those who are going to graduate, and the deadlines for that are approaching, and I'm going to post those deadlines also for doctor. So as you know, in graduation ceremony, you need to have regalia, and you need to order that, and there are deadlines because but don't wait for those deadlines, because you probably know already what we are seeing in many other areas of life. There are a lot of supply chain issues going on. So I would suggest that you do this very fast, and let me post here the deadlines for all 3, the doctoral, master's and bachelor, so that you don't miss them. But make sure you order them as soon as you can, basically. Okay, so any questions till now? So once you graduate, what do? You need career opportunities. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the career opportunities here. How many of you have heard name Anna Motz? Now, my question is, how many have heard? So I would see here, yes, no, and I don't see anything, because then my next question is everybody there? Good, thank you. Because otherwise, keep talking myself doesn't really make any difference, any sense. So okay, so I see some no's and some yeses, and here is what I'm going to do. Anna Motz is our college career coach. She specializes in providing you the best possible information and coaching and opportunities for your career, possible career. Please reach out to her, make an appointment. I have given you a link to how you can make appointment. Make an appointment with her. Do it today. Do it just after this meeting, because talking to her, you will realize that how many resources are available there that you might not be aware of. Also, those of you who have not yet joined our COI LinkedIn community, please do it, because we post lot of jobs, internships and jobs there. That's the main way we provide these. And if you are not getting that, or you are not checking that, then you are really missing out on all the opportunities, basically. There is also Career Center that university has, and they also have a lot of resources. I'm going to post that link also, so that you can check that out. There are a lot of resources available. I don't know if you had seen those who are on campus. We had a STEM career fair, and that's something that is also very important. Means those of you who could attend. We also have a lot of virtual fairs. So those who are completely online, there are a lot of opportunities for that. So again, we post all that information on our social media. So if you are not checking it out there, then you are missing out a lot. Pauline says, is this available for graduate engineering? Yes, please reach out to her. I noticed that on EAU website that there aren't many tutors for graduate student level. Maybe I'm not looking in the right spot. I will talk about that in a moment, about the tutors. So just hang on with me for that. So yeah, I will talk about that in a moment as I reach at that point in my list. There are a lot of resources available also for graduate students, especially graduate school website has tons of information on these things. But I'll talk about that. But before I do that, I also want to mention that those of you who are looking for a one-to-one experience with people who are in the field, we have a fantastic mentorship program at this point. Thanks to our colleague, Lisa Hollinger. She is spearheading that program. We, in honor of legacy of Dr. Yvonne Chandler. I don't know if you knew her. She unfortunately passed away, but she was the kind of person who her life was for students. And so in her legacy, we have created a program called Dr. Yvonne J. Chandler Mentorship Program. And I'm going to put a link there here. This program is for all COI students. We encourage alumni, professors, and students to sign up, because alumni and professors, they are mentors, and our students become mentee. To sign up for this program, the fall 2022 program is already running, but for spring 2023 application for mentees is currently open. So you can already go there and get more information at this website that I mentioned to you. There are also scholarships available for students, again at different levels. So I'm going to post links also for scholarships, which these links also have deadlines. So very important that you follow the deadlines. So here are the links. You can check. I suggest that whichever department your major is in, check out that link, but also the COI link. So COI is for everybody, and then you have these three departments. One important thing, especially for those who are in information science department, the information science, data science, library science, those programs, and there are scholarships that you can apply for, and you can select number of scholarships in one go and apply. But we have seen in past, people basically don't even read what that scholarship is. They just, because it's available, they apply. And the effect of that, scholarship committee says, okay, this student can't even bother to read whether this scholarship is for them or not, so they don't deserve any scholarship. So please read what you are applying for. See if it really applies for you. And then if it does, then please apply. Deadlines are there, so please check those deadlines. Okay. Thanks, Rachel, for thank you for being a mentor. It really we need more mentors who have very student focus. So I really appreciate what you are doing, certainly. Okay, then next, any questions, comments? Anything I can answer for you? Okay, virtual assistant. Anybody heard Scrappy? You know who Scrappy is? Anybody met Scrappy till now? Yes. Okay, we have no. Okay, so there are no's also. So I'm going to tell you something about the virtual assistant that is available. And if you go to this web page, you will actually see what Scrappy looks like. And of course, if you then have possibility to come to campus, you actually can meet Scrappy, especially on game days. You know, Scrappy is there in the game, meeting with everybody, taking photos. But here is the virtual assistant that is the go-to place for enrollment, student records, you know, anything, any questions you have for, you know, that's the place to go, and you can ask your questions and yeah, so you will get either answer directly, or they will, that's, you know, the Scrappy will forward it to whoever it needs to, and then they will respond to you. Okay, I have a question here. My master's is in health informatics. I would like to develop technical skills in healthcare data. I would like to knowledge particular skills in healthcare data. Okay, certainly. So the person you should be contacting for that is Dr. Anna Cleveland, the program director for health informatics program. I hope you already know Dr. Cleveland, but if you don't, just do a search for Dr. Anna Cleveland, and that is the person you should reach out to for this purpose. Okay, this was a direct message to me, so others didn't get it. Now, okay, I'll continue to talk about the resources a little more. There are different types of resources available. So, for example, we have a website for resources that you can look at, which provides information like, you know, Learning Center, Writing Center, Dean of Students Care Team, Counseling, Testing Center, also Food Pantry. Those of you who sometimes, you know, have a need, there is also Food Pantry. Now, there is a university Food Pantry that is available, you know, in main campus, but at Discovery Park, we also have a food pantry called Panda Pantry, which is located in our advising office on second floor. And I'm giving you link to that. So ever you need help, without any hesitation, please go there, and you will be able to find actually this link. Let me have a look. This link, just want to make sure that link works properly. Yep, all good. So yes. Okay, then other help, Writing Center, for example, you know, anybody who needs help in writing, writing skills, you know, you are writing your dissertation or any assignment or anything, there is a Writing Center available where you can get help. Also counseling, you know, a lot of times, you know, for counseling purposes, that there is a link for students counseling. So I'm providing these links. I'm hoping that you will, you know, note them down, and as and when you need them. Tutoring, somebody asked for tutoring, and I'm going to put link for that also. So this tutoring also has tutoring for graduate students. So please reach out there, and you know, check this out link. They have different types of tutoring. One-on-one tutoring. You know, you can schedule an appointment with a lead tutor who will help you navigate course content. There's drop-in tutoring without any appointment. Again, check out this website. It has all that information. There is Ask a Tutor, where you don't need a session, but you have a question, just submit it, and typically you get the answer within 48 hours time. There is also TutorTube, which is helpful videos from lead tutors on common or challenging courses, course concepts in variety of subjects. So have a look at these resources. And as I mentioned that, yes, the graduate tutoring is available also. So please check out that link. From on graduate side, there is also dissertation bootcamp, and that is really useful for those who are who need some help in intense focused writing time, structure, and motivation, to overcome typical roadblocks that happen in dissertation process. So I'm going to put this link here, and check this out. You will have a lot of different help there for dissertation in this boot camp. Okay, I have another direct message. I'm health informatics student who came for fall 2022. Am I eligible to apply for summer internships from now? If yes, whom I should contact for further details? So for that, you really need to contact Dr. Anna Cleveland, who is the program director. I do not know if you are eligible or not. She will be able to assess what you have, and will be able to advise you correctly. Any this kind of academic questions, if you have, please ask, but I will be telling you about who can help you in that. Regis, unfortunately, my experience with dissertation bootcamp was not positive. I would like to know what your, if you can send me a message and give me more details on that, so that I can pass that on to the team, because they need to know how they can make it better. So it's all about improving the services. So yes, let me know. And thanks, Sandy, for Dr. Anna Cleveland's website. So those who are asking me questions about health informatics, this is the person, Dr. Anna Cleveland, that you should be contacting for. Okay. Continuing with the more student support services for graduate students, particularly, there are some dedicated services that are available, and here is the link at Tech Toulouse Graduate School, where you can find lots of information. And let me just give you a teaser on that. Professional development workshops that are available, that are designed to provide necessary skills for postgraduate work and life. Writing support, specific writing support. There is statistical support. Somebody who had asked for the tutors, there is actually statistic support that graduate students can take advantage of. The services provided by Office of Research Consulting, Learning 101 through the Learning Center, or the Research Center statistical support. So check out this link and you will find a lot of information about that. Also, UNT has 6 libraries, and that's something, again, for graduate students. This page has all that information. Student money management, we don't think about that as part of our academic life, but that's also very important. Learn how to better budget your money and loans in the Money Management Center. The center also provides free workshop for all UNT students. So Hamza says, hi, in MSIS there is a Practium course. So my question is, does UNT help in finding the industrial project? So yes, they do. I provided information about Miss Anna Motes, the career coach. Check, have appointment with her, but also reach out to your program director. In MSIS, please reach out to Dr. Barbara Schultz-Jones. She is the program director, and she will be able to guide you on what kind of industry projects that may be available and where to find them also. So yes, please reach out to Dr. Barbara Schultz for thanks, Sandy. Yeah, so that's for MSIS, the question that is just above that. Okay, any questions or comments at this point? Anything that I have told, anything is not clear, I'm happy to answer those. Okay, not then. Another thing that I want to mention is, I don't know if you are aware that university also provides software for your own computers for students. I'm going to put a link here where you can check out that. This is something that is a fantastic service, especially for those who are online, because this allows on your own computer. Okay. Now, of course, once you will click on this link, you will be able to see that it is set for students and installation of student device, but you will find all the menus, means depending on, means if there are, my colleagues here, and if you are not aware, then you can go and check for the faculty or staff and your own computer and so on, and check, lot of things are available, which even I was not aware for, for quite some time, since I, till I came to know about this. Now, also as students and also our, faculty and staff, we have another very good resource available for learning, and that is LinkedIn Learning. Lots of video-based tutorials on almost any topic. And for me, I personally use these videos for example, in different leadership, training. I have done on servant leadership. More and more, I'm trying to learn about inclusiveness, diversity, how to be an inclusive leader, those kind of things. So I'm going to post this link also. This is a free resource available, which otherwise you just don't find. Means, if you are not a student or a staff and faculty, then getting access to this is just impossible, or you have to pay a lot of money. So this is something that you should check out. Rachel says, use these tools; they are helpful, and we are finally getting NVO here at SHSU since begging for. Okay, so fantastic. Continuing with the support that we have available, we have also graduate student travel grants, and I'm going to put a link for that. This comes from our Toulouse Graduate School, and so here is the link. Departments award between $100 and $500 in the College of Information if you receive an award from graduate school. So again, your department will be able to tell what they award, but first check out the graduate school award. Now, that doesn't mean we don't have something for undergraduate students. We also have for undergraduate students something called Raupe Travel Grant, and it's available on first come first serve basis. So check that out for undergraduate students who who have some conference paper accepted or something like that. This is a fantastic resource that is available. This is LIL. I think that's LinkedIn Learning, you mean? I hope so. It's great. I use it for micro credentialing for my engineering students. Great way to market your strengths on LinkedIn, of course. Any other questions, comments from anybody? Because till now it is mostly one-way traffic here. Okay, then I'll continue because I do have more resources to share, and one of them, probably the most important in current climate, is mental health. And I'm going to post this link here. For students, we have mental health resources available, so please check them out. Hamza says, can prospective graduate students achieve TA and RA-ships? Hamza, I don't know if you joined this session a bit later, but I did talk about how to approach TA and RA-ships. Basically, the professors provide that, and professors need to know you. So typically, you need to already be here and attend some classes, show that you are the kind of person that the professors should be, giving TAs and RA-ships. You really need to prove yourself here, not what you have proven yourself before coming to UNT. So typically, these are available for once you have proven yourself as a really strong talent. Okay. Any questions? I'll continue a little bit on the same thing about health and wellness. There is also Learning 101 series where provide simple strategies to more effectively learn, study skills, time management, goal setting, all those kind of things. So check this out. These are useful even as a refresher. Means, we all think that, okay, we have been learning for so much time, we know all this. You will be surprised, how, and at least reinforce that things that you are doing are really, that you are on right path. But also make time for rest and fun. There is, for example, Learning Center has something called, to connect with peers, to chat, play games, and make new friends. That's something, check this out. The question is, there is a plan to increase TA and stipends considering the high inflation rate and high cost of living. So these are really, depends on budget. And yes, you are right. High inflation rates are a high cost of living. And at the same time, budgets don't increase that way. So university always tries, whenever there is. So I don't know if you are aware that the minimum wage has gone up at university very recently, and university tries wherever it can to increase these, but they are university level, not they don't happen at department college level, but those discussions always continue, and as soon as some budget becomes available, that is used for this purpose. So as I mentioned, very recently university increase the minimum, and let me see if I can actually show you, tell you some more details on that, if I can immediately find it. So there was a yeah, let me see if where is the information on that. So lowest compensated, okay, this is for staff members at this, I think at this point, but they raised their compensation to $13 per hour, and will increase the further as soon as more resources available. So the same happens for staff, and yeah, I think let me have a look if so Sandy, I'm just going to say that thank you. You have sent me this. And yes, actually, thank you for providing this for students. I'm going to post this link now. Thanks, Sandy. I've just posted the link that you provided me personally. And this has information about minimum wage going up. So yes, means these things, as the money becomes available, these are done. So. Okay, one more link I would like to provide, and that is the link for, whenever you need help, there is a place you can actually always go, and that is Counseling and Testing Services Therapy Assistance Online, and that is available to our students. So please take advantage of these resources. These resources are for you. They are available for you. Please take advantage. Now, what's new? We have some events coming up, and there is a Student Appreciation Day days coming up, November 8th on main campus and November 10th on Discovery Park. There will be more details coming soon on by email and social medias. But so again, I recommend that you connect with us on social media. There's also on 8th of November, there is business leadership building. Okay, so the one on 8th of November is in Business Leadership Building Atrium, and the one on Discovery Park on 10th is on first floor. So I'm going to post this information so that you have it, note it down and attend that, so that you can benefit from it. There is also Infinity Festival on November 12th at the Fort Worth Museum of Science and History. If you are not yet aware of that, again, watch the social media. More details will be coming there on that. And that's going to be very interesting because there are going to be a lot of presentations from both, from a lot of our researchers on what they are doing. So, and they are geared for public. So you can see the actual applications that are for public of those research. We also have some lecture series that are, geared for our students, and one of them is called Code Series, and I'm going to post the link here. And this series is particularly for great opportunity to meet and network with industry experts. So that's really what this series is about. So check this out. And then we have Discovery series, where we bring external experts on different topics. This is something to improve your knowledge. So check out these two series. Okay. Now, I've been talking about what we are doing for students. I also want to hear what our students are achieving, any successes, any academic victories. You got some fantastic internship, all those kind of things we would like to celebrate. We have our college newsletter, we have social media. So anytime you have any success, please send those out to ci-dean@unt.edu so that we can then highlight you through our various channels. So we would like to celebrate those with you. Those of you who are not yet part of any student organization, our college, we have a number of student organizations where you can meet with students who are in your own area, but also external experts in your area. A lot of activities are organized by a number of different organizations. We have organization for linguistics called Student Linguistics Association of North Texas. We have data science organization. We have LISA, which is Library and Information Sciences Student Association. We have ASSIST, which is Association for Information Science and Technology. All these associations are listed, and I strongly recommend that you make your network. This is the these organizations provide you that opportunity for making network. Okay, any questions or comments till now? So then at this point, I would once again ask you that if you are not already connected on social media with us to get timely information about the things that matter for you, here are again the social media links and the email. That's the best way to get the latest information from us on all these different initiatives, internships, jobs, different events that come up that will help you, all those kind of things that we provide. Questions, comments? Okay, if not, then I think we are reaching to the end of the sessions. So I would love to hear from any of you would like to just open your microphone and talk and say what you are doing and how, what achievements you have. Please feel free. And those of you who have to go, thank you for joining me. And if you have any questions, anything that you think I can answer, reach out to me. My email is kinshuk@unt.edu. I'll type it here. And but again, please, if something is available on the website, then please first check the website, because otherwise, when I will respond, my response will be, please check the website. So anything that we have available directly, please check there. Any academic questions, CI advising people are the best, your resource. And I hope the students who are attending here actually are taking appointments with our advisors to chart out their degree plan and so on, keep them informed about your progress and ask questions. But any questions that you think I can answer, my email is there. Please reach out to me.